What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing home the bacon MLB DFS video. It is Saturday. It is April 22nd, and we are back bringing you another, hopefully fantastic breakdown of just the entire slate. We're going to look at the bats. We're going to look at the pitching. We're going to look at everything. We're going to look at weather, stolen bases, BVP, you name it. Hopefully we've got it. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, because we are trying to hit 7,000 subscribers, and I think we're only like 15 away from it. So we're super close. We're also trying to hit 10,000 followers on Twitter at advisors_team. So let's try and hit that number before the All-Star break. I think we can do it with your help. So if this is the first time you've ever been here, welcome. Hopefully you find a lot of information here worthwhile. If you do, let me know. In the comment section, let me know what you guys would like more in these videos. So you want me to switch it up? You want the link to be changed? You want to see other things? What do you guys want to see? So we do run contests every single day. So if this video gets 50 likes, one subscriber will be randomly chosen with random.org to win a free month MLB Plus sports betting subscription from FantasyTeamAdvisors.com. Also, you can win a month. All you got to do is play our home run contest. What is the home run contest? You got to be a subscriber. You got to like this video. You got to comment and tell me who you think will be who you think's going to hit a home run today and what inning. So only one guess per person. You can win every single day. You can get the entire season of MLB DFS if you win multiple times. So that's all you really got to do. Like the video, subscribe, tell me who's going to hit a home run and what inning they'll hit it in. Good luck to everyone. Let's jump right into the pitching. A fantastic matchup here to start. Yankee Stadium, we got Alek Manoah versus Gerrit Cole. Manoah, 94 plate appearances, a 186 batting average. Gerrit Cole, who's currently the best pitcher on the planet this year, 4-0, .95 ERA. This is going to be his first, I feel, like actual big test. 224 plate appearances against the Blue Jays. Obviously seen him a ton. 28.6 K percentage, a 245 batting average. So if you want to dig into what Yankees bats have had success against Manoah, we can really look into that and just kind of see. Aaron Judge is 1 for 16. That one hit is a home run, but he's not doing really well against him. Rizzo, 4 for 12. Glaber, 2 for 13 with a double. Hicks, 2 for 9. Hicks probably not in the lineup. Only one home run against him. So, I mean, DJ, 2 for 11. They haven't had a lot of success. IKF, 2 for 5. So, just looking at that, it could be a fantastic matchup for Manoah here. I think a lot of people will be all over the Yankees. You could look at Manoah. I really love Manoah here. Same thing with Gerrit Cole. I mean, this could be either a high-scoring affair or a very, very low-scoring affair. Batters who have had success against Cole, you got Kevin Kiermaier, 5 for 34, 1 double, 1 home run, batting 147, not much. Matt Chapman, 4 for 27, 3 doubles and a home run, but again, he's batting 148. Bo, 6 for 30, 2 doubles and a home run, batting 200. Vlad has had the most success, it feels like. Every time I watch this matchup, Vlad's always hitting a home run. 9 for 26, 2 doubles, 2 home runs, batting 346. Biggio with 2 home runs, Brandon Bell with a home run, Kirk with a home run, and Danny Jansen with a home run. So I know a lot of people are going to be, I mean, if I'm going, you want to go crazy, you could stack the Blue Jays because I think they'll be very low owned just because Cole is coming in at 4-0, less than 1 ERA. Gerrit Cole was giving up a ton of home runs the past couple of seasons. He hasn't given up one yet, probably just jinxed it. Honestly, I don't mind either of these pitchers. I honestly like both of these. I like the Blue Jays lineup a little bit more here, and that pains me to say. But yeah, that's breaking down the first game. Nationals at the Twins is the next one. Chad Kuhl versus Pablo Lopez. Kuhl, 10 plate appearances, 200 batting average. Not much going on there. Pablo Lopez, 47 plate appearances, a 143 batting average, striking out 25.5% of those batters. Lopez just signed an extension with Minnesota. I don't really understand the M on Minnesota's hat. It looks exactly like Miami, but whatever. But I don't like Kuhl here. I would be looking at the Minnesota bats, and I am looking at Pablo Lopez as a fantastic starter today. Dodgers at the Cubs is the next game. You got Dustin May versus Hayden Wesneski. May, 15 plate appearances, a 286 batting average. You got Wesneski's never faced them before. The Cubs have actually, I don't know what's going on. The Cubs are playing really great baseball right now. They've put up a ton of runs so far in this series. I like Wisniewski here for GPP. I don't think I'm going to have any exposure to May. I think I'll be looking at the Cubs bats, and I think I'll be looking at Wisniewski as well. I think Cody Bellinger is it says Cody Bellinger, I don't want to say revenge season, but a resurgence season. That's an SZN season. So I really like Bellinger here. I really like what the Cubs are doing. That's what I'm looking at in this game. Next game, Mets at the Giants. You got David Peterson versus Logan Webb. I do like this because this is in San Francisco. It's a pitcher's park. David Peterson against the Giants, 17 plate appearances, hasn't seen him much. 200 batting average, 23.5 K percentage. Logan Webb, 77 plate appearances, so a little bit more plate appearances. A few starts under his belt, equivalent. 20.8 K percentage, batting .261 against him. If I'm looking at what Mets bats, so we're not looking at Giants bats because they haven't really seen him, but Mets bats against Logan Webb who have had success, let's check it out. Eduardo Escobar batting .308, 4 for 13. Mark Canha, 4 for 9 with 2 home runs, batting .444. Pete Alonso, 1 for 8. That is a home run, though. Jeff McNeil, 1 for 6. That's a double. I mean, there's not a ton going on. And Logan Webb is a strikeout machine as well. So there's a couple of bats you could look at, but honestly, I like both of these pitchers. It's a pitcher's park. I like both of these guys. I think Logan Webb would be more of a cash option. I think David Peterson more of a GPP, but we're good to go on that one is where I'm looking at so far. The Rockies at the Phillies, you got Kyle Freeland versus Christopher Sanchez. Freeland, 70 plate appearances, a .219 batting average. Freeland had a sub-1 ERA before his last start, and then it jumped up to like 3 something. He got shelled the other day. That was in Colorado, though. He's been pitching well other than that. I don't mind him as a GPP option, but yeah, GPP only for Freeland here. And then Sanchez, again, I say this every time. If you're new to this channel, what I say every time is I like to take a flyer in GPP on a pitcher who's never faced a prior team before. That Christopher Sanchez is that right there. So that's kind of what I'm looking at there in this game. No bats really jump out at me right now. They might with our cheat sheet, they might in our optimal lineups, but that's kind of where I'm at on that one. White Sox at the Rays is next. Dylan Cease versus Shane McClanahan. Cease has 42 plate appearances, a .182 batting average, striking out 28.6% of the Rays batters he's faced. I love Cease in this one. Shane McClanahan, 23 plate appearances, a .182. Honestly, I think this could be a very low-scoring game. I like Cease for cash. I like McClanahan for GPP. No bats really stick out to me just because I feel like this is going to be a lower-scoring game with both of these stud pitchers out there on the bumps today. Marlins at the Guardians is next. Sandy Alcantara versus Shane Bieber. This is just two dominating pitchers. I know Alcantara got lit up a couple of starts ago, but 51 plate appearances against the Guardians, only a 17.6 K percentage, which is kind of nuts as you think about it. It's kind of crazy it's that low. .213 batting average. On the flip side of that, we've got the Guardians. We've got Shane Bieber against the Marlins, 70 plate appearances, a .234 batting average, striking out 22.9. This could also be a lower scoring game. I really like both of these pitchers. I think both are great for cash or GPP. They're both going to be expensive, so that's something you probably can't have. Even if this is a lower scoring game, you probably can't have both of these guys in one lineup on DraftKings, but you could have one and then go a little bit lower with other pitchers and then vice versa. So no bats really stick out at the moment. We'll look at the BVP as well, but that's kind of what I'm looking at. So I don't mind both of these guys. Both for cash is completely fine by me. Reds at the Pirates, you've got Luis Cessa versus Rich Hill. Don't know how Rich Hill dominated his last start in Colorado. I was all over stacking the Rockies against him, and that bit us right in the ass. Cessa, the last time he started, I said stack against him, and it dominated. I think he gave up like 8 runs, and I think most were in the first inning, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Again, in yesterday's video, like I said, the Pirates are scoring a ton of runs. I have no idea why or why they're doing what they're doing. They've got a winning record, I believe, still. I'm back on the stack against Sessa train. I'm looking at the Pirates here. Jack Sawinski. It seems like every time they're scoring runs, it's Sawinski hitting a home run. I'm looking at Kutch. I'm looking at Sawinski, Cabrian Hayes. I'm looking at a full Pittsburgh stack on on FanDuel, a 4-player stack on DraftKings, maybe even a 5-player stack here. That's kind of what I'm looking at here. I want absolutely nothing to do with Sessa. Won't be touching him. Now he'll probably throw a no-hitter, but I won't be touching Sessa at all. He's out of my mind. I'm looking at somehow Rich Hill for GPP, and then I'm looking at Pirates as a full stack here. Tigers at Baltimore's next. Joey Wentz versus Kyle Gibson. Joey Wentz, 20 plate appearances, a 111 batting average. Kyle Gibson, 95 plate appearances, a 270 batting average against him. So just kind of looking. Kyle Gibson's numbers are a little bit high, so let's see what Tigers bats have had success against him. I'm guessing it's probably Miggy would be at the top. Miggy, 10 for 38, 3 doubles and 1 home run, batting .263. I don't mind him. Jonathan Scopes, 6 for 28 with 3 doubles as well. Badu is 3 for 5 with a home run, so I don't mind that. Miggy's probably the only bat in this game that I would be looking at against Gibson. I won't have any exposure to either of these pitchers, but just the ones that jump out at me for the Tigers, probably Miggy. Other than that, you'd be looking at Baltimore bats in this one. Athletics at the Rangers, Shintaro Fujinami versus Andrew Heaney. Athletics. So I would like this a little bit more if it was in Oakland, but it's not. Andrew Heaney against the Athletics, 15 plate appearances, a 286 batting average. So obviously no one's really seen him. And then we're looking at his numbers, who's probably, Tony Kemp, 1 for 7, not much. Aledmus Diaz, 1 for 5. I mean, the reason the batting average is high is Aguilar's 2 for 2, which is 1,000 batting average, which jumps this number up significantly. So honestly, completely, I don't mind either of these guys for GPP. I'm not going to trust for cash. Again, a pitcher against a team he's never faced before. I don't mind Fujinami here. But both of these are definitely in GPP. No bats at the moment really stick out to me. That could change later on with any news that comes out. But I don't mind either of these for GPP. I'm not looking at cash, though. Red Sox at the Brewers is next. Garrett Whitlock versus Wade Miley. Whitlock, 10 plate appearances, 200 batting average, striking out 30% of those batters. I mean, there's not a lot of numbers there. Whitlock, I don't mind for GPP pitcher. Wade Miley, 43 plate appearances, a 342 batting average against him. Just kind of looking at Miley here. The ones, Justin Turner's 5 for 16 with a double. That's going to bump it. Rob Refsnyder, 4 for 7 with a double. That bumps it up because it's 571, so that bumps everything up. So these numbers are a little bit more inflated as well. That being said, the Red Sox bats have been good. I won't have much. I might have a little exposure to Wade Miley and Garrett Whitlock, but not in cash. These would be strictly GPP only. And then if I am looking, I'm definitely kind of looking at the Red Sox as a stack. Look at those right-handed bats against Miley in this ballpark. Astros at the Braves is next. Framber Valdez versus Kyle Wright. Both have had success against prior teams that they faced here. Valdez, 74 plate appearances, a 161 batting average, striking out 25.7% of those batters. And then Kyle Wright, 23 plate appearances, a 190 batting average, striking out 34.8. So it's a little bit inflated just because he hasn't seen very many. But honestly, the way, I don't mind. I think a lot of people are, again, most nights, a lot of pitchers or DFS players are scared to take pitchers against the Astros. I kind of like both of these. Both of these offenses are really good offenses, we know. I think I'll take a flyer on both of these pitchers for GPP. Right now, just kind of looking. The Braves bats against Valdez. Sean Murphy, 2 for 19 with a double. Matt Olson, 2 for 13 with a home run. Other than that, no one's really had success. And then on the flip side of that, the Astros against Kyle Wright, who's had success against him. Kyle Tucker's 3 for 6 with a double and a home run. That's a 500 batting average. Other than that, everyone else hasn't really done anything. So that's why the numbers are a little bit higher. So Kyle Tucker's really the only one that's had success. So honestly, I don't mind either of these pitchers. And I do like how this is in Atlanta a little bit more than in Houston. So Both of these pitchers, cash or GPP, I don't mind. Specifically DraftKings, both of these are fantastic SP2s together. Padres at the Diamondbacks is next. You got Joe Musgrove versus Merrill Kelly. Joe Musgrove, 105 plate appearances, a 238 batting average, striking out only 19% of those batters, but I don't mind that, to be completely fair. In Arizona, yes, Arizona, Chase Field is known as Coors Field Jr. with, just the way the ball travels out of there and stuff like that with the humidor, but I don't mind Musgrove here. Flip side of that, Merrill Kelly, 119 plate appearances, striking out 23.5% of those batters and a 232 batting average. I don't mind either of these pitchers. Let's just dig in, see what bats look good in this game. Musgrove, the Diamondback bats against him. Ketel Marte, 4 for 18 with a double. Longoria, 3 for 19 with 3 doubles. Christian Walker, 4 for 16 with a home run. Josh Rojas, 2 for 11 with a triple and a home run. So both of his hits against Musgrove have been extra base hits. But yeah, Jake McCarthy, 2 for 6. Not much going on. Corbin Carroll's 3 for 4. So that's obviously been this year, and he had success. 3 for 4. I love that. He also has a walk in there. So I don't mind. In Corbin Carroll, if he can get on, he can get you stolen bases as well. So if we're not going with that, you got Merrill Kelly. What Padres bats have done good against Merrill Kelly? Manny, 5 for 32 with a double. Fernando Tatis Jr., 7 for 18, batting .389, a double and 3 home runs. He's back. He is eligible for shortstop and outfield on the site, so that's good to know. Jake Cronenworth, 4 for 18 with a double and a home run. Kim, 1 for 3 with a home run. Rugi, 1 for 3 with a home run. So, honestly, the bats that I do like in this game, Tatis, Trent Grisham seems like he's always hitting a home run or scoring a ton, so I like him. Cronenworth I like as well. Just ones and Kim as well. So if I'm taking bats, if I'm not taking Merrill Kelly, and I am looking at bats here, it'd probably be Tatis, Grisham, Cronenworth, and Kim in this matchup. Next game, the Royals at the Angels. You got Zach Greinke versus Tyler Anderson. Greinke, 135 plate appearances, a 287 batting average against him. And again, he's not a strikeout pitcher, 15.6 K percentage. I don't know how he's still pitching. Let's be honest. This should be the last year. He probably should have retired. Whatever. Tyler Anderson, on the other hand, 59 plate appearances, a 255 batting average. Normally, I like to take a pitcher against the Royals because they're just not good. So just kind of looking, what Angels bats have had success against Greinke? I'm going to say probably Trout and Ohtani have had success. Trout, 7 for 22, a double, two triples, and 1 home run, batting .318. Hunter Renfroe, a.k.a. Mike Trout, they look exactly alike. It's crazy. 7 for 24 with 3 home runs. Rendon, 3 for 20 with a double and 2 home runs. Gio batted .429, 9 for 21 with 2 doubles and a home run. Ohtani, 4 for 16 with 2 doubles. I'm looking at an Angel stack here. I'm absolutely stacking against Greinke every single time he's out on the mound. So if there is ever a slate where you're like, oh, Greinke's pitching, I'm absolutely stacking. So that's what I'm looking at. Tyler Anderson, on the other hand, what Royals bats have had success against him? Looking at the numbers here, not much. Sal Perez, 3 for 8 with a double and a home run. Their numbers are, very small amount, and the numbers are kind of inflated there. So honestly, I'm looking at this could be a full game stack for me. So I'd be looking at Tyler Anderson as an SP2, not an SP1 on DraftKings, GPP or cash really on Fanduel as well. And then I'm looking at Gio, Trout, Renfroe, Ohtani, Rendon. So and some mixture of those in that one. So this is definitely a game I'm stacking. I'm stacking the Angels and Anderson here. I want absolutely nothing to do with Greinke. It just seems like the Royals don't score any runs for him. He shouldn't be out there anymore. He's not striking anybody out. Very low K percentage. I love an Angel stack in this one. This one might be my favorite stack of the night. Then the final game, the Cardinals at the Mariners. You got Miles Mikolas versus Luis Castillo. Mikolas, 42 plate appearances, a 237 batting average, only striking out 16.7 K. His percentage is very low. Mariners or Castillo, on the other hand, have actually been hit. It looks, we'll dig into the numbers here, 190 plate appearances, striking out 20% of those batters, and a 292 batting average. Off the top of my head, it's probably Goldie, Arenado, I would say Edman too, probably. So the Cardinals bats that have had success against Castillo, Goldie, 9 for 38 with a double and 3 home runs. It's a 237 batting average, but again, 3 home runs is a fantastic number there. Tommy Edman, 9 for 29 with 2 doubles. That's 310 batting average. Tyler O'Neill has 2 home runs, only batting 233. Arenado, 8 for 24 with a triple. It's a 333 batting average. Wilson Contreras, 8 for 17 with 3 doubles and 1 home run there. Dylan Carlson, 7 for 20, 2 doubles, a home run there. Andrew Kanizer, 1 home run. So, I mean, there's not much down below that. But, yeah, I'd definitely be looking at a Cardinal stack here. Goldie, Edman, Contreras, and then if you want to mix and match for another one there. So, yeah, I definitely Mariners bats against Mikolas here. I won't have it. I don't think I'll have either of these pitchers, though. Yeah, I mean, there's not much. Yeah, Suarez, 6 for 11 with a double and 2 home runs, bumps the number up to 545, and that's really where that number is. So I honestly don't mind. I might have Mikolas here as an SP2 on DraftKings or cash or GPP on FanDuel. So I'm looking at a full Cardinal stack, and I'm looking at a Miles Mikolas pitcher here. So there you go, guys. There is the full breakdown of the pitchers on the slate, and so if you like this, let me know, because we talk about the pitchers and then we talk about the bats in this game. If that's something you like, let me know. I can continue it. Just let me know down below. And then overall, you've got the bats here. Miggy has the most amount of hits out of everyone with 10, batting 263. Gio with 9 hits. So you can see we went over this already. I mean, Luis Ariz against Bieber, who's batting over like 450 right now. 9 for 29, 8 singles, a double, a walk, and 310 batting average there. And then weather concerns here. Looking at what weather we have as a concern on this slate. Again, whenever you watch this video, it really depends. Dodgers at the Cubs here, 14.3 miles per hour wind blowing out. So looking at that, it is a strong wind. It is the system that's going through where I live now. Again, like I said, I like the Cubs. I like what they're doing. I like they're hitting really well, which is crazy to think about. So kind of looking at that, there's not really any weather other than some wind right now. Again, though, weather can change on a dime. We know that. So monitor the situation, check the website, follow us on Twitter. If there's anything that we do, is we try to give you as much information as we possibly can. So if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, guys. That really does help. I do want to hit the 50 likes on these videos. It would mean the world to me just to be consistent with the likes if you find the video helpful. If you want to criticize the video, let me know what you would like changed. What should be changed? I take all of that into consideration when making these videos for you. I try to make as many videos as I can. Let me know your thoughts. I would absolutely love to see, if you're on the website, what would you like to see on the website? If you're on these videos only, what needs to change? What stays the same? Let me know. I'm always open to hear changes. So that's what I've got in this video for you guys. Thanks so much for checking it out. Have a fantastic Saturday. We'll be back tomorrow. And don't forget, you know what to do. Let's bring home some bacon. Peace.